So Andrew Tate's not handling his fight loss very well at all. The guy built a brand saying shit like, what do you call someone who loses? A loser. Must suck to be a loser and watch life's winners win over and over again. Yeah, he's definitely changed his fucking tune since then about losing and losers. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Andrew Tate for Chase Demoor. This guy. And he lost. Chase is by no means a great fighter. Andrew Tate was by far the bookies' favorites to win this fight because of how shit Chase has looked in the past. And Chase hit Andrew with some tasty punches.
Chase simply fatigued, and he wasn't able to get out of the way of it. Too much weight. Beautiful shot by...
However, some viewers described the bout as, these are my words, watching two drunk homeless people fight. I feel fucking sorry for anyone who actually paid for this shit. However, the aftermath has been hilarious because Andrew Tate can't seem to wrap his head around the fact he has lost and has become a meme since then. His whole brand is about winning. And now he lost to, again, not a great fighter. This is the shit that's coming out of his mouth now to help him cope. Let's start with the post-fight conference, the immediate reactions from Andrew Tate.
Yeah, obviously I didn't get the result I wanted. But truthfully, the result I wanted was to see if I could still do it. But I didn't quit. Never give up. Never retreat. Never surrender. Fight to the end. Go out on your shield. Time is the fire in which we all burn. But I gave it my absolute all, and I have nothing but respect for Chase. I have no excuses. He was the man who won. He deserves this victory. Truthfully, completely, and honestly, I'm actually very proud of him. And I'm glad to know that Misfits have a true champion, because he is a true champion. So I'm not disappointed in myself. I don't operate from that frame. The only way I would be disappointed in myself is if I was too scared to fight at all. And everyone said, Andrew, you're 40 years old. You just got out of jail. You've been through so much. You have so many problems and so much going on. Why would you do this? Why would you risk it all? Why would you get in there? And I felt a tinge of fear for the first time in my life. And that's when I knew I had to fight. Because the second I felt afraid, I knew I had to fight. I can't live doubting myself. Seeds of doubt grow into forests of inaction. I don't operate that way. If Chase and I had to fight again tomorrow, I'd go tomorrow still with 100% belief in myself, even though I know he just beat me. That's who I am. The second I knew that, I was worried about it, I knew I had to do it. And I'm not afraid to lose. I'm afraid to not try.
I mean, the post-fight conference, it's not too bad. He says he doesn't want to make excuses and then lists off, I'm 40 years old, I was in prison in Romania, like, okay, cool. I get it that you want to challenge yourself. It's fine. Do that. Like, if that was it, if he just said that and kind of accepted the loss, I wouldn't be making this video where I think he's absolutely coping and can't really accept the fact he lost. He did make a video about the loss, which we're going to get into because he gets really fucking weird. But he's making tweets like, in 100 years from now, somewhere on the new earth, there'll be a man reading about me in a history section on the Skynet. And that's not because I never lost, but instead because I always tried. What did you say again? What do you call someone who loses? A loser. I mean, yeah, it's very different. Now you've been humbled. It is, I tried, I'm a trier. Whereas before the Chase fight, it was more winners win, losers are losers, fuck all the losers. I think a slice of humble pie has come Andrew Tate's way. I don't think he's enjoying the taste of it. Andrew Tate talks about why Chase beat him. Well, because you were shit. I lost to the guy everyone was clowning on.
I don't even know. I've not yet had time to process why he beat me. I got tired after the second round, and I don't know why. The first and second round, he couldn't touch me. If I didn't get tired, I would have won.
Yeah, if my mum had balls, she'd be my dad. Or boxing. If I didn't get tired, I would have won. Oh, like any sport where stamina and athleticism matters. I mean, it's just, that excuse makes me laugh so much. Yeah, if I didn't get tired, I would have won. Like, yeah. And then Andrew Tate gets weird with it and gets really spiritual and kind of starts saying shit like, Well, the loss might have been meant to be, because then we didn't go out and party and my brother would have smoked less cigars and I might get an extra minute with my brother.
If I want to get spiritual about all of this, you have to understand that there are forces larger than us people. And I said that the answer was already written. Why did I get tired? I don't know. It doesn't make sense. The only thing that makes sense is that I was not supposed to win. Why was I not supposed to win? Is the world a better place now that I've lost? Maybe the win means more to Chase than it would have meant to me. Maybe Chase couldn't handle the loss. Maybe God decided, you know what, Chase has been through enough with mocking and things on the internet. Chase doesn't need the loss right now. Andrew can handle the loss better. Maybe God decided. Maybe if I won, we would have went out and celebrated that night, and Tristan would have smoked a bunch of cigars, and maybe he would have died 1 minute earlier. And maybe I get an extra minute with my brother because I lost. And if that's the case, then I'm glad I lost. You have to have faith in a higher power. There's a lesson in all of this. And I don't need to know exactly what it is. If God decides that for some reason he's going to instantly gas me when I was in perfect physical condition so that I lose, then I have to accept God's decision. And I'll take the punches in the face like a man. And I'm not going to bitch, I'm not going to complain, and I'm not going to cry. I'm going to take it. God decided on that day that that's what has to happen to me, so I did it. If you're going to go through life without understanding that there's a grander plan, a plan that's bigger than just you and your ego. The plan is bigger than just us and our egos, guys. The plan is bigger than just, I want to win, so I have to have what I want like a spoiled child. And what God decides and what's good for the universe and what's good for people to learn from and what's good for the general karmic retributions of the planet. Fuck all that. I want to win so that no one on the internet laughs at me.
I'm all for failure. Failure is the key to success. I truly believe that. For someone like Andrew Tate who only preaches about winning, yeah, coming from him is pretty fucking rich. Now you're choosing the time to be like, yeah, spiritually, God, he wanted me to lose so my brother would smoke less cigars. That's why I lost. That is ultimate cope. I really think he should have just left it at the press conference. He kind of said what he needed to say. And now it just seems like he cannot hack the fact he lost. I mean, to see how much his loss really affected him, at the end of this video, you can't really see because he has glasses on, but he definitely gets pretty emotional.
Tristan said to me, "What happened?" I said, "I got tired. I don't know why." He said, "You deserve that win. You've been through so much. You deserve that win." I said, "I know." He goes, "You trained so hard. You're in fantastic shape." I said, "I know. I just got tired. If I didn't get tired, I would have beat him. He couldn't hit me in the first round. Couldn't touch me." He said to me, "I'm tired, Andrew, of watching you find the silver linings in all of the clouds. You deserve to have a sunny day. You're so good at finding a silver lining on a cloud. Every time something bad happens, you find a way to learn something or make it good. But I'm tired of you having to suffer all the time and look for the silver linings. Why can't you just ever have a nice day? Why can't you ever have a sunny day?" I said, "Well, we've had so many fucking clouds that we've got a lot of fucking silver." So I guess that's what it is. I'm so good at finding the silver lining. When you throw me a cloud, I'll find the silver. Now I've got a big pile of it. Hundreds of millions of dollars of it. If I could go back in time, knowing the result, knowing I would lose in front of the world, I'd do it again.
Well, maybe don't go around telling people they're all losers, because we don't try and make money in really immoral ways. Because when you do eventually lose, people are going to make fun of you. People are going to clown on you because of the way you held yourself. Even funnier than watching Tate cope is watching his fangirls cope. Andrew Tate richer than all the haters talking shit. Fuck Chase too. If I see him, it's up. Andrew Tate was retired for 5 years, was smoking cigars and shit. He came back to show you all he's still got that dog in him. Top G1 in my book. Chase is a loser. Andrew Tate still won. He's a billionaire, pushing Bugattis and Paganis and Jesco, 40M Pagani penthouse, 97 supercars. It's all the broke haters clowning on Tate. Anyone who has stepped in the boxing ring themselves has the utmost respect for the top G. He chose to get in the ring and box and show everyone he's still got it. Well, he didn't show us he's still got it at all. Like the video if you made it this far. Subscribe if you're new. Merry Christmas to everyone. Hope you have a great time with the family, great time with friends. And if you're spending it alone, you know, I hope you pull through it. And, you know, I know Christmas can be a really tough time for a lot of people too. So I hope you guys are all doing well. Keep your heads up. Thank you for watching. Until next time, fuck off.